Hey, welcome back, everybody. We have 10 more Kusnick Museum Hot Packs. I've already gotten them out of the oatmeal box, and we usually get through 10 a week, and we've got 10 ready to go, so let's get to it. Kusnick Museum and Prospect Reports Facebook group page. He sells these hot packs, and we're currently on Series 8 for 2025. This is video number 2, so packs 11 through 20 today. Hall of Famer right there, Randy Johnson hitting. You don't see that very often. And being an American League pitcher when he started out with the DH. There's Hall of Famer. We usually get one Hall of Famer, one rookie card, and at least one hit per pack. Bobby Abreu there, Rico Brogna, Lee Stevens, Scott Krause, Wade Miller, Russell Branyan, Troy Glaus. Here's the hit. Mike Sorotka started off hot with the White Sox. Damian Easley and Kevin Stocker, Edgardo Alfonso, Tim Wakefield. There's Randy Johnson again. Richie Sexton, the power hitter. Jeff Reed, he'll sign through the mail. Frankie T. Luis Salasea. Probably Jarrett Wright. Chad O'Jay. And Dean Palmer finishes off hot pack number 1. There's Willie Mays. Topps noteworthy. Hall of Famer Greg Maddux to back him up. Gary Sheffield, who may be in someday. Darren Fletcher. John Burkett, the greatest bowler in baseball history. Andy Ashby. Brian Giles. Stick. Jose Hernandez. Ray Ordonez. Roy Halladay, Hall of Famer. Jay Bell, that's a pretty cool card. He'll sign that through the mail. Tino Martinez will not sign that through the mail. Andres Galarraga, the big cat with 399 career home runs. First year card. Nick Tresniak. Jock Jones. There's the hit here on Gene Stevens on the 65 Topps. Mr. Gene Stevens. Eric Young. Todd Walker. Troy Glaus. Carlos Beltran. Chan Ho Park. And Ellis Burks. Pack number 3. Grover, Cleveland, Alexander, Mario and Carcinone, Darnell McDonald, Rod Beck, Ken Griffey Jr., Hall of Famer, Chad Allen, Todd Helton, Hall of Famer, Eric Young, Willie McGee, Juan Melo. There's the hit here. Josh Stewart, rookie hurler, joins White Sox rotation. Brian Downing, Kevin Mitchell, Kevin Gross, Rod Beck again, Tino again, Hall of Famer Larry Walker on the Bowman's Best, Greg Jeffries, and Lance Dog Johnson. The great one right here on top. We liked that card. Clemente, Golden Moments, Steve Cox, Tate Seafried, Jason Isringhausen, Francisco Cordova, Andrew Jones, Jeff Montgomery from Marshall University, Konerko rookie card, Raul Ibanez, Piazza Hall of Famer, Dave Burba, Tim Salmon, played against him, Jim Bollinger, Rocket Man Roger Clemens. There's Tom, don't call me Darrell Evans. Juan and Carcinone. Tino Martinez again. Target. There's the hit right here. And that is Matt Skirmetta. Matt Skirmetta. 3 more here. Alex Hernandez, Reggie Jefferson, and John Mabry. Mabry not. Ryan Miner on top here with the Topps finest. John Hudek. Brad Halsey. Cha Sung Bake. Jose Contreras. Brian McCann, born in Huntington. Jay Payton. Brett Myers, no relation. Ryan Howard, momentum swing. Brad Hops. Here's the hit here. Todd Hollinsworth with the cross. Playing for the Rockies. Lance Berkman, Stick. Star Wars, 1977. We'll have to check that out and see if it's got any value. Some of those early Star Wars cards are very valuable. Chipper Jones, they call him Chipper. Jason Kendall. Bulldog Maddox, Hall of Famer. Paul Konerko, early in his great career. Interleague play, Juan Gone. There's Jason Kendall with a head first slide. And Matt Lawton there. He started off his career pretty well, too. Pat Burrell. Dave Martinez. Jermaine Dye. I think he played in Charleston. Kevin Napier. Noma. Dan Locke. Andy Ashby. Kevin Stalker tagging out Mark Lemke. Carlos Delgado. Jim Thome, Hall of Famer. Robert Person. Don't call me Chuck. Paul Konerko there, prospect on the top stars card. Vernon Wells, 1997 draft pick. Shannon Stewart. Sean Green, he was an up-and-coming star. Chris Carpenter. No, not that Chris Carpenter. The other Chris Carpenter. Kevin Brown. No, not that Kevin Brown. The other Kevin Brown. Here's the hit. Dave Sisler. Don't call me George. We'll just finish out this pack. Felipe Crespo. Todd Helton on the 97 Topps prospect card. Hall of Famer. Daryl Hamilton and Greg Vaughn, I believe. Sean Dunston tagging out Ricky. Dave Sisler, come up here on the 58. Jackie, get that to Ed and Eddie. Uh-oh, this could be the... Nope, it's not. There's going to be a huge hit in here. Scott Rowland, early in his great career, Hall of Famer. Look at those terrible uniforms there. Dermal Brown. Spokane Indians throwbacks. Darren Holmes. Ricky Leday. Remember he started off so hot? Jay Whittisek. Jim Edmonds. Hall of Fame credentials. Hiram Boccaccia. Mike Caruso. Like Robinson Caruso. Carl Everett. Erstadt. Brent. Don't call me Brett Butler. That's my dad. Eric Karros. Diamond debut, Darrell Ward, J.D. Drew, Tyrone Hill is the hit, and there's J.D. Drew team best in a top loader where I had all my J.D. Drew cards when I was PCing him. There's Bucky effing Dent. All right, get these straightened out here. Jim Lindemann will sign through the mail. Paul McClellan. Where's Ricky right there, stealing third. Spanky Lavalier tagging out Dave Martinez. Got a little sticky stick here. Should be 3 cards, possibly. Brian McRae from Bradenton, Florida. And Luis Rivera. Jose Vizcaino. Chef. Cal Eldred. Gary Varsho. Barry Bonds. Looking awfully svelte. Shane Mack. Checklist Darryl Kyle. Eddie Murray, Hall of Famer. Jim Pitsley. Kim Ashworth. Brian Holman's the hit here. Finished the pack since there's only 2 cards. Chris Snopek and Enrique Wilson. Brian Holman is the hit. 2 more packs. Raring to go. Lloyd McClendon. Cal Jr. Jose Lind. Run of Pirates here. Merced, Jay Bell, Steve Buechel, Dre Beck, Team Set, 92 Fleer Ultra. I like it. Ken Holtzman, rookie card, 67 Topps, with his familiar scribble there. The lefty didn't like signing autographs. That's what we can conclude. Bryn Smith will sign through the mail. Ray Langford started off great. Bryn Smith, and Pagnozzi. Pat Mahomes. No, not that Pat Mahomes. His dad, Pat Mahomes. And there's Topps Noteworthy, Hall of Famer Whitey Ford. Pack number 10 down the tubes right here. Carlton Fisk waving that ball fair in Game 6. East meets West. East meets West. A-Rod. Their chef gets loose. A-Rod there. Mike Sims. Charlie O'Brien. Don't call me Dave. Dave, don't call me Jim Otto. Dan, don't call me his son's name. Chris the Gardener did it. Ruben Amaro Jr. from the Goldbergs. Steve Wapnick. B.J. Surhoff, who rarely signs through the mail. Right there. First overall pick. B.J. Surhoff. The Thrill Clark. Dressendorfer. Pena, Merker, and Wohlers. Bobby Bowe. Working on the backhand, Stan Royer, Glenn Jeep Davis, Anthony Telford, Steve Alto Sax, and Steve, don't call me George Foster on the rated rookie. So that's it. What'd you think? Let me know down below. As always, love to read your comments. We try to do something fun like this every Wednesday. If you missed last Wednesday's video when we hit the first 10 packs of this Series 8 2025, I'll leave a link to that video right there. Make sure you subscribe to my channel before clicking over, and make sure you ring that bell. That way you'll be notified anytime I post a future video. But thanks for being with me today, and we'll see you soon!